Okay, this is a video review of Optimus Prime from Super7. This is a box. It's big. And then let's see what's inside. Inside we got a baggie and another box. Then we got this big box. It says Optimus on the bottom, Optimus on the side, Autobot, and Autobots. This comes up. Then we got Prime, who looks okay. Stuff. Let's see what we got. Very shiny. So this is Surfboard. That's cool. This is from the first episode, I think. It's a jetpack. I've got all that stuff. Matrix is very rubbery. Head, gun, everything feels fine. Basketball. Spike. And Prime's got a twisty tie on his back. Okay, so Prime feels not amazing. I don't like how this plastic feels. I don't really buy much of the Super7 stuff though, so you guys are probably more familiar with that than I am. The Surfboard feels like nicer plastic. I don't know, something about it just feels weird to the hand. Like it feels gummy and hollow at the same time, I guess is the way to describe it. So he's got different hips than we've seen on the other ones. The waist piece is flexible for his diaper crotch. So that's a different feeling than this, which is a different feeling than this. So it's different, different, different. This is the back. So that's the joint for the pivot there. The leg can come that far out, but then you're putting the stress on this. I can go forward, but that looks bad. I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. It's fine, I guess. Actually, that's as far as the arm goes. So the joint's in there. And it's just a regular joint. It only goes like that. I don't know, the way that the feet work. It's like okay, but you're only getting, you're not getting that much movement out of it. Just that. Like there is a joint and it is moving, but you're not getting a lot. I don't know. Like I had the Revoltech Prime years ago. And this definitely isn't a Revoltech. But it definitely doesn't feel like a $50-something figure. It definitely feels like something less than that. But I mean, like, I don't know. Once again, I don't do a lot of the Super7 stuff like you guys do. The windows are neat. You do get that much. You can go that far up. You're not really hitting anything from there. Then, like, you see how it basically feels like you're fighting the toy. I don't know. But like, that's not how that should work. It should be spinning at the end of the finger. Whereas this is just like putting the hand inside the ball. So it definitely doesn't work how I'd want it. Oh, that's why. Where'd that roll off to? This hand has a peg. So it's not for spinning. It's for just holding. But then that brings up the problem of just the arm articulation. So it's like you could do this. And then that's really him holding it up. So he's basically just palming the basketball. So I guess that's fine. But I mean, I'd rather him spin. I don't know. I guess that's just more of a problem what I want from the toy than what the toy actually can do. With a better Optimus Prime. Also, looking at the two of them together, as far as like that, this is the wrong color. It's the same problem that happened with MP10, where it was more grayish. So a lot of this is more whited out, like just not as just matte white or like gloss white as I would want. Yeah, this thing's still good, but also you're just comparing two completely different things. But this one's good. I like this one. What else we got? The axe can fit in, so that's okay. So we got the axe. So that would look good with Megatron, I guess. But then, like, you can't really pose Prime. Like, you could, but I'm not leaving it on my shelf with, like, that poked out. So you're basically just limited to him standing there like that. So his lower body is mostly just stuck in the same spot. And then you're dealing with not really getting a lot of upper body movement. So I guess you could put him like that. I guess that's fine. I don't know. But that's as far as you're getting the elbow. Okay, so that does fit onto his back. There's no peg for it. It just fits in between the two things on the back. So that's okay. But then, shouldn't that be red because it's side swipes? I don't know. And then the gun, you got the one gun hand, so you're only putting the gun in his right arm. Oh. Does that get in there? Go in there. If there are instructions in the box, I didn't pay attention. I don't think there were. There we go. Get in there. It feels like I'm pushing too hard, but I guess that's how it goes in there. So you've got your fist. This has an up and down for the gun hand. So you can pivot it down, I guess. But you can give him his gun. That's fine. Yeah. I guess it's fine. He does have pegs on the bottom of his feet, which are good for his surfboard. But then I feel that these are too close together. And then it's also like the base body doesn't have the articulation I would need in order to do cool surf poses, nor is there a peg on the bottom of the surfboard in order to allow him to continue to do cool surf poses. He does have an open hand for that, for surfboarding. So, but then like you just look at that body and it's like you kind of want them to be more like this for surfing. So he doesn't have any ankle articulation to allow for it, but there he goes. Then what else is included in this? Got the toy head. Toy head looks fun. I might wind up displaying him like that, I guess, for a bit. That does look pretty okay. Yeah, and even in the short time that I've been moving around, like this definitely looks like it's slightly warping. And that's just moving his legs to the side to get more of an out angle on the legs. So it's definitely pushing into this. So I don't really know how much I like that. So definitely want to keep him legs together, I guess. But the Autobot symbol looks good. And these don't... Okay, Okay, they had in articulation, so you could bend his arms in a little bit. So yeah. I don't know. I guess it's fine. But, you know, paid for it so long ago, you just don't really care about the money once you get it at that point. So it's just like, whatever. But if it was in now, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Like, it's just okay. I don't hate it, but I definitely can't say that I love it as a thing. Surfboard's cool though. But then, can you get him to stand and hold the surfboard? Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Oh, the Matrix. He doesn't really have anything to hold it, so I guess you could do this. It's not... It doesn't have the two nubs on top. So I guess it can go like this in his hand, and he'd be all like... There you go. Size comparisons. Here's him with a can of ginger ale. So a can of ginger ale is that big. Here's him with the new retail drag strip that most of us seem to have at the moment. Again, here's him with a much better representation of Optimus Prime. But, you know, it's Optimus Prime MP44. It's the best version of it, I think. So, whatever. I don't think you really compare it. It's not really fair. It's Marvel Legends. Stand. And then here's a piece of physical media, so you know how big he is compared to a CD. And then here's next to a PlayStation controller. So yeah, that's my general ramblings about the Super 7 Optimus Prime. It's just okay.